right, guys, welcome back to A-Town Talk. Well, this is going to be A-Town Talk and Walk, episode 10. We wanted to do something special for our 10th episode, so we decided that we're going to go on this trail, 1,000-step trail, and hopefully we don't die. Today, I'm accompanied by Boobie, as always.
What up?
And Germain.
What's up?
And then we got our boy Esai on the camera, so shout out Esai for being on the camera today.
What's up, dog?
All right, well, let's get this shit going, guys.
Let's go.
Vámonos.
So I'm going to be coughing quite a bit because I haven't gotten rid of my cough. But
I passed on the herpes to you.
Is this the nursing home or what the fuck? Goddamn, bro. Everyone here's sick?
Yeah.
I've had this cough for like 3 weeks, dude.
Yeah?
Just hasn't gone away.
So there's this thing it's called not being a fucking bitch, dude. I don't know if you want to edit out those cuss words, but yeah. That's what I usually do. Yeah. JK, I'm a bitch too.
Well, they I mean, at this point, we've talked about a bunch of random shit, so cursing's not even, it's not a thing, no.
So we're just doing it, right? Like, you guys just started talking, or you're recording pretty much. I'm like, fuck, we're shooting the podcast already.
That's how it is, dude. It's got to be organic.
Was this like a blog or a podcast? Or a blog cast? What'd you call it? Vlogcast? Vlog, because it's a video thing.
Well, we had talked about...
Fuck, it's windy.
We had talked about how we wanted to do, something different with this whole podcast thing and just find a way to make it interesting.
Everyone eat breakfast?
No.
I just had a shake.
Kind bars and a hard-boiled egg.
I had a Cliff Bar.
Cliff Bar. Hopefully nobody's got to take a shit over here. I
took
brought napkins
Nah, I took one right before.
just in case.
So how many steps are we at?
1,000.
I don't know. I don't have a night watch. I think we're like 20 steps in and
What the fuck?
shit hasn't even started yet.
Has it started?
Dude, my mom got an Apple Watch. She doesn't even know how to use her Apple phone, but she's all like modern and shit. And she's like, I got home, like 2 days ago or something, and she's like, Mijo, change like the little wristband thing. I'm like, Mom, I've never had an Apple Watch. I don't even know how to do that. She's like, it's easy. I'm like, oh, so then why don't you do it? So I'm there trying to figure it out, but I'm like, I gotta spend time with her. And, I don't know, gotta cherish these little moments with her. So there I was trying to figure this shit out, but it's actually not that hard. I was like, just bring me the instructions. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out with that. You pussy. But yeah, fuck Apple Watches, whatever the fuck. Just kidding. They're kind of nice.
I was going to get one the other day, but same shit. I'm like, I barely know how to use my phone, dude. There's no way I'm going to fucking be able to use my Apple Watch.
That's crazy. I don't remember asking, but nah, they're different. Like, one of the reasons why I never got around to getting one is because I feel like I wouldn't be super careful with it, so I'd break it pretty easily, even with a case, and I'd be pissed if I broke it. So I don't think I'll ever buy one, to be honest with you.
They sell like those tactical fucking little covers for them. Oh shit.
Yeah.
And I guess it makes them, a little bit better.
Yeah, so like 2 weekends ago, I was off that weekend. I went to go hang out with Louis and Raleigh. And Louis hits us up. He's like, hey, let's go grab a beer here in Anthony. It was already late. So I was like, all right.
Louis?
Yeah, Louis. So we go, and then we go to this little bar. It's called, it used to be called Nasty Jack's. I don't know what it's called now. I forgot. It's the one that's right behind the Red Rooster. You know what I'm talking about?
I've been to the Red Rooster. That's the only one I've been to in Anthony. That's about it.
Well, there's this little bar there. We go there. We have a couple of beers. We're chilling. And this bar, it's just like older people, like 40s, 50s probably, all the Anthony locals. And Louis all like, let's go grab I want a draft beer. So let's go across the street to this other bar called The Ranch. It's the one that used to be the Camarón Pelao right there in the corner. next to the McDonald's.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So we get there, and the shit's dead. There's like literally just the bar owner, the bartender, and the bar owner's friends. It's like 5 dudes there. And they're all sitting in one corner. So we go order our beers, and well, they didn't have shit on draft. It was all like Bud Light, Budweiser, and I got a little Seckies. So we just order our beers, and there's some fucking big ass mugs, dude. Like man-sized mugs.
Oh, I thought you like people were mugging you, like me mugging you or something.
No, not yet. So we sit down, we're chilling, and this, I would say like he's like one of those retired gangster dudes, all tatted up, little short, little fat fuck. He's walking towards the bathroom.
So Louis.
Yeah. And the table that we're sitting at, it's on its way to the bathroom. So he walks by, he looks at us, and he's drunk as fuck already. And at first he's kind of like just like saying what's up and like dabbing us up. And then out of nowhere, this fucker lifts up his shirt and pulls out a gun. He had like a little fucking, I don't know what it was. It was a little tiny pistol. He pulls it out and then he just cocks it back and just flashes it at us.
Like he was standing right in front of you guys? Or
Yeah.
Like?
So I'm sitting. There's a table in front of me. Raleigh's to my left. You're Raleigh, and then you're Louis. And this guy's across from me on the table. And we all just kind of like, what the fuck? And this guy's drunk, and he's just like, he just flashed it, and then he put it back, and he's just looking at me, dude. This whole time I'm just looking at this fucker, because I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna do, you know? And we're just like there, dude. And we kind of just stare at him. He's staring back. He starts doing like gang signs. He's all fucking throwing up his signs and shit. And we're just like making this eye contact. And like the whole time I'm thinking like, I'm about to have to like fucking flip this table and do some crazy shit on this guy. But yeah, lucky enough, he ends up going to the bathroom. And then his homies, I guess they saw him. And they come out and they follow him into the bathroom. And then like the guys come out and they start apologizing us and like dabbing us up. Then the owner comes up and he's telling us like, hey, like sorry about that shit. And he's like, everything you want tonight on me. Like he starts apologizing and he's like, he's just drunk. Like this guy's been banned for a while and I don't know why he's here tonight. And I'm like, dude, like it's cool, whatever. But like it's not cool that this fucker just like flashed his gun at us and he didn't point it, but he just fucking pulled it out.
Pulled out his dick, pretty much.
Yeah. And at that point, we're just like...
And it was small.
It was tiny.
Yeah,
and... and we're just like, we're just going to finish these beers and get the fuck out of here. But the beer mugs they gave us were fucking huge, dude.
You should have hit him with the fucking beer mug. Dude. If someone fucking flashes a gun at you and cocks it, like... At that point,
That's a threat
don't
right
even
there,
fucking like just
Your life is in
grab that
danger.
bitch and start fucking him up. Take it. I'm serious. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even worth it for him because you don't know where it's gonna go from there. Like, he's obviously drunk and he's obviously pulling it out for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, you don't know if he goes to the restroom and then he's like, fuck it, comes out and starts shooting you. Especially if he's like right in front of you.
Yeah.
You don't want him to get more distance, right? You want to fucking.
Yeah, dude.
shoot
And
you.
it was crazy because it happened like fucking fast, like so fucking fast. And the whole time I'm just like looking at this guy and I'm looking at his gun and seeing if he was gonna pull it back, but he fucking just put it in. But it was crazy, dude. The streets of Anthony are not safe anymore.
There's a lot of. Well, no, there's always been like, especially like on the New Mexico side.
That's why we fucking
and
shit on
even-
New Mexico.
Even some on the Texas, but there's always been like, I guess gangs, but they're not like the street gangs that we're used to. There's a lot of like prison gangs. Like there's a lot of Aztecas in Anthony.
Yeah.
I don't like to shed light on them, right? But there's a lot of them, and maybe that's
And this guy was old. He was like
Yeah,
those
usually when they're old like that.
old veterano looking fucks,
Yeah.
all tatted up. Little shit like this big, dude. Like I was sitting down and I was already like taller than him.
Yeah.
But
You were friends with Glock Pack, bro.
I know.
Should have called me,
Should have
dude.
brought Glock Pack with you.
I know, Eddie, you're watching this. I'm gonna need you to be my bodyguard whenever we go out. But yeah, dude, streets of Anthony, they're not safe. Be careful out there, guys. Don't go to this fucking ranch bar.
So, so we ran into fucking Beto O'Rourke
We did.
as we were coming up this trail earlier. The camera wasn't rolling or anything, but
We got really like excited.
asked for his
Started
autograph.
fangirling.
He
His
just
dog
kept
was all
running.
licking us.
He had 2 dogs. I've never seen the guy, so it's kind of weird.
You know, I didn't even notice it was Beto until like he like called his dog and he started walking away, and I'm like, I recognize that ass. That's Beto's ass.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So he started saying some political shit.
Yeah. If you tuck and roll, for sure. No, that's. I think the worst part would be like landing on a fucking cactus, dude.
Nah, bro. Well, yeah. No, the worst part would be not dying if you actually fall. 'Cause then I mean, I don't want to live all fucked up. You know what I mean?
Yeah. End up like fucking Boobie for the rest of your life.
Fucking 6 limbs and like his 2 legs. Like, how do you even do that?
Did you guys see that Pornhub has been banned in Texas, dude?
Esai, not this Esai, but Esai sent me a post about that. I don't know if it was like a joke or.
No, it's
I don't know what it
really
was.
it's really bad. Like Pornhub is no longer a thing in Texas.
Yeah, it just sucks that it came at a time where I'm single.
Did you know that it was that it's?
I'm dependent on that shit right now, dude.
I saw it on Fifth Fam. That's like the first place that I saw it, and that's because somebody at work was like, "Hey, did you see that Pornhub was like banned here?" And I was like, "No." And yeah, it's kind of weird.
Well, that's the perks about living in Anthony, that I can just go 2 streets down and I'm in New Mexico and it's not banned and I can just jerk it there.
Or you
Parking
can
lot in New
go.
Mexico.
You can get like really close to the border, get some of that Mexican fucking internet.
Mexican Pornhub.
Fuck yeah.
No, yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on with that. Isn't that? Well, I mean,
I think it's more of like they don't want kids to have access to that, and just because everybody has a phone now, everybody has some sort of electronic device that
access to the internet.
accesses internet. So I think that was the biggest thing where they were like, hey, you know what? We don't want the kids to be watching this shit, and they kind of just banned it. I feel like that was a good excuse. I feel like there's probably more to it.
Yeah, I feel like they'll lift the ban or like they'll they'll modify it to some extent. Because I don't think it'll last that long.
Well, because the thing with like those websites is they just like, there's no way of verifying that. It's just like, are you 18? Yes.
That's pretty good. That's a good way to verify.
And I was having this conversation with, I forgot who I was having it with, but like kids have always had access to this type of shit though. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, when you're a kid and you're horny, you're gonna jerk off to anything, bro.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. But like even like kids, it's been, you know, it's come out in movies where back in the day, kids would steal their dad's Playboys, you know, fucking get it from under the bed, whatever the case, and they would watch this shit.
It's like that movie Step Brothers when Will Ferrell's mom leaves and he just starts jerking off. Dude, when you're a teenager and you're that horny, you just can scroll through TV and like look at anything
See
and
some ad and you're like, oh fuck.
yeah.
Pause it.
Workout ad or something.
No.
Those infomercial channels, those are the best ones, dude.
Those infomercials back in the day, bro. Because I mean, like on cable they had that whole like Girls Gone Wild shit.
Oh, well, they were like
They were a little raunchy, man.
Yeah.
Like
but
late night TV was a little raunchy.
the thing with that is you had to use your imagination a little bit because everything was censored, but you knew what was behind.
But that's even better, dude, because you're using your imagination,
Creativity. You're working the brain.
Exactly.
Fuck yeah, working all the muscles.
Is that better? What if you don't want to work? Sometimes you just want to get that nut out, you know? Nah,
Yeah.
but Boobie, what's like the weirdest shit you ever jerked off to? Or not weirdest, but randomest shit. Randomest shit.
I mean, he talked about nugget porn the last episode.
Did he?
Yeah, but the nugget porn I didn't like watch. I just heard about
You just
it.
stumbled upon it.
Jerked off to it.
So, no, I don't think I like ever weird stuff. Even when I was growing up, like a kid, like I don't think there was anything weird.
What about random?
Nothing. It was always, you know, the regular shit, like
Gay porn?
yeah. No, just whatever.
Guy on guy.
Whatever I could find, dude. Fucking.
But you know what? Now there's even worse shit on TikTok. There's worse shit on Instagram. Like
Oh yeah.
you don't even.
You don't even look
You don't even need that.
You can just go on there and like people are posting half naked shit.
Like I said, I think it's more than what they're saying. There has to be something else to it, and most of the time it's probably about money.
Well, the crazy thing about the porn industry is that they've helped establish a lot of things nowadays, dude.
A lot of what?
A lot of the new things. So like you think about back when DVDs were kind of like towards the end of their run.
Yeah.
Remember that they were doing HD and Blu-ray was like the thing.
Right.
Yeah, so the reason why Blu-ray is the one that ended up taking over is because of the porn industry, dude.
Porn and Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wasn't it like where, I don't know if it was like porn, it looked better on Blu-ray as opposed to HD or something like that?
Yeah, and that's what made it be the deciding factor.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's also probably. I mean, I'm sure it's done some good stuff for
Well, the whole podcasting.
the.
I mean, yeah, that guy Adam 22, man, he's got like a podcast where it's like.
Oh,
pretty
Adam
much-
22.
it's
That
like
guy's weird though.
It's
He
like porn.
he lets people fuck his wife and stuff.
Yeah.
But 'cause she's a porn star, right?
Yeah, they're both porn stars.
Yeah, that's.
I only know them because of social media.
Right.
No, but Adam 22 does a cool podcast. It's not about porn. Like he brings guests on and stuff.
Yeah, he's got the No Jumper podcast.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, it's pretty good. But then they have their other.
The porn one?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was a porn star till he started talking to till that dude.
So I was like on page 69 of Pornhub.
No,
I'm like,
till
oh,
that
shit,
dude
that's
that
Adam
dude Crip
22.
Mac was on. You know who Crip Mac is?
Who?
Crip Mac.
Sounds familiar.
He's a Crip. He fucking some black dude talks about. He's just funny. He's a funny guy. Well, that's how I stumbled up across this shit.
He was looking at like black dude gets banged by Adam 22.
Fuck.
He's not looking at crip porn.
First, what I
I
looked
don't
for
want blood
was
in my shit.
I looked for crippled porn. Turned to Crip.
Crip Mac. So it's safe to say we're like in the Prohibition era here in Texas. with the whole Pornhub thing.
Did you watch the last one? The one that we just came out with?
I actually started watching it last night, but dude, I crashed. Like I was just so tired. I was out on the street all day, running around doing shit. I'll probably watch it on the way back to Arizona.
That one was good. I heard it on Spotify.
Yeah,
guys,
I found you guys on Spotify.
We're on Spotify. I always forget to put the link up. I mean, I think it's in my bio on my Instagram, but
Yeah, it's all in the bio.
I do forget to put it, when I put on my stories on Instagram, but we are on Spotify. That's where I listened to it because I was working yesterday and I couldn't watch the video, so I listened to it and it was good, man. Genesee, she really did a good job with us, and she kind of just set the standard, of who we should bring on, who we shouldn't.
Take notes, Jermaine.
I don't know why the fuck we
It's on my
brought Jermaine
podcast,
today. I was talking to Johnny yesterday and we're like talking about, you know what, we got to be a little bit more selective with our guests and all this shit. And then he's like, oh, but Jermaine's going. And I'm like, that's not fucking selective. What the fuck?
Damn, tell me how you really feel, cocksucker.
Well, it's because, well, you know what the crazy thing about your episode did? The Spanish one? To start off with, some feedback on that episode. I was so tired that episode when we started shooting it. I had just gotten back from Mexico, and I was like brain dead. So if I was a little quiet throughout it, like it was just, I was so tired.
You sleep with your eyes open?
Yeah, pretty much. I loosened up towards the end once the beer kicked in.
Yeah.
But I just feel like I wasn't on my A game.
Yeah.
But it's got the most plays on Spotify out of all the other episodes, which is pretty good.
Yeah, fuck you, Boobie.
It's only like 5 plays on Spotify.
It's 5 more than your fucking podcast. This is a competition now.
Let me catch my breath.
I thought you said you were in the best fucking cardio shit.
I was, but I'm also congested, so I can't breathe properly.
This fucking podcast, I'm like Mythbusters.
I have lung problems right now.
Call me Nutbuster.
I'm good.
Look at me. Fucking strong as a horse.
Well, I'm hung as a horse, so.
Drake.
Hashtag Drake.
Jersey.
You guys see that video?
I did.
Of course you saw Drake's dick.
You see it?
Nah, I didn't see it.
We talked about it on the
talked
last
about
episode.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How big is it?
Big dicks. Like, so he's like this. Like that. I'm not even lying.
He's got his own tripod?
He's like lying down like that. And he's just like, I'm fucking joking. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Like that guy from Cartel de Santa. Did you guys see that one?
No.
El Babo? No. You guys know who he is? No? Damn.
Who's that? I know who Cartel de
Is he
Santa
also hung or what?
Yeah, so my cousin like showed me like I don't know if it was like an image or a clip, but it was like kind of going viral like last year. Cause he had those like implants on his dick, like the beads or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I guess he released like a music video where it kind of showed that, and I don't know if he has like an OnlyFans or something, but.
What do you mean by implants?
So I'll explain it to you a little bit better.
Boobie's a subject matter expert.
So when I worked at the dairy, I don't know if have I brought that up that I used to work at a dairy?
Like 6 times.
No, I don't think I did. Well, I used to work at a dairy there in Anthony, the Del Oro dairy. I used to be an actual cowboy. I used to reel in the cows. You know what I'm saying?
He would just milk them, guys.
You would be
I did start
falling
off.
into cow shit.
I did start off milking them, and then just started doing other shit.
With his mouth. He would like suck on the tit like this,
They're not called tits. They're
and
called
then just spit into a bucket.
they're called teats.
Teats?
Yes.
Peaky Blinders or what?
Anyways,
Sucking on the teat.
Javier. And he had gone to prison for a while, and he was one time we were talking and shit, and he just started talking about like
right here.
oh shit.
Because it drips down. I don't know if it's gonna pick up value.
He started talking about like his time in prison, and then he was like, oh yeah, I did a bunch of crazy shit while I was in there, and then he started telling us how he got implants in his dick.
In prison?
Yeah, and I was like, what the fuck? And then he was like, yeah, he's like one of my homies, he's like, he put in these heart-shaped implants on my dick. They're plastic. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? So he starts telling me that, they made these like little heart-shaped things out of some plastic. They're in prison, whatever the fuck they could find. and then his homie like made like a little slit on his dick and then started sliding him into the skin.
That's like,
Wait, do you do it when you're soft or do you have to get hard?
I'm guessing you probably have to get hard. Either way, like
you're gonna get soft really quick.
yeah. So
surgery for your dick.
You start bleeding out, dude, because if you have to cut your dick.
no, I don't know. I mean, it's
So
just
all
the skin.
All the blood is like rushing to your dick. So like if you slit that thing open, is it?
But it's just
like
the skin
Bill or
though. It's just like the little.
We're gonna have to do some research on this, guys.
So, anyways, he says he slits the skin and starts putting these fucking implants in. So, they do that shit for like pleasure.
Bless
like
you.
it's, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's like if you
it
put on
pleasures a woman or something like that.
well, there's no women in prison, in male prisons.
Well, I'm talking about in general. The general.
so the
idea.
reason, why would you be getting it in there, right? Yeah, I don't know, but
For the
yeah.
homies, bro.
So they do shit like that. How did we come upon talking about
That guy
implants?
from that
we went from Drake's dick to this.
Cartel de Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he had
Babo,
implants in
Babo,
his shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people do it, but I don't know if I would do that in prison. That's kind of weird, right? Like, who are you gonna pleasure?
Well, it's probably cheaper to get in prison than like in the outside world.
Yeah, you probably
So
right.
he saved a
Just a couple
bucks.
sopas, a couple maruchans,
and a couple cigarettes
Fuck yeah.
in your set.
Hey, maruchans
You,
are
you know he's
expensive,
down for
dude.
the homies, dog. Negative, I'm still good. It's like I'm hiking with the fucking Expendables here or some shit.
the Anthony Expendables.
Meantime, I'll talk about Christianity.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Okay.
I'm the last person to speak about that.
Okay, I'm ready.
You are Jehovah's?
Yeah, I'm Jehovah's Witness.
know
So
that.
basically,
So you're the motherfuckers that come knocking on my door.
yes. Yes, so basically, we're Christians. The only thing we do is we follow Bible practices and base our life around the Bible instead of religion, because religion has gotten corrupt. Like everything's gotten corrupt, politics, everything's gotten corrupt. And people strayed away from Bible teaching. So all Bibles are the same. The only thing about Jehovah's Witness Bibles is we add God's name in there. A lot of Bibles take his name out of there. They say, they say God, Father, Lord. So it confuses people. Some people don't know what God's name is. They think his name is Jesus, and that's his son. Mm-hmm. And some people think it's a Trinity. But I guess I went to,
The Holy Spirit?
the Holy Spirit. So I started, basically went to every kind of church. And then once I went to Jehovah's Witness, I understood it more. They taught me how to read the Bible myself, learn who God is, build a relationship with him. And that's all we're doing, just telling people who he is.
So is this like recent where you became...
I was born into
He's been on that.
Yeah, I've been on it. I forgot. Hey, I forgot. You knew, but we left.
I'll fuck you up, dude.
Hey, handle my light work.
Can't do that no more. Jehovah's Witness.
Handle this little Christian over here, little Christian boy.
A few
not
years
Christian.
ago, I would have been able to, but nah. When I wasn't in the truth. But yeah, that's basically it. I got into it. Our family left. A whole bunch of bad stuff happened to us. So we lost everything. We stopped believing in God, and not believing in him, but we
Stop following.
stopped talking to him. Basically,
Yeah.
our relationship. We stopped talking to him, and we got back to talking to him again. And ever since then, I'm not saying everything's been better, but he helps us get through the hard times and even the good times. And it's just hard, bro. Living life through Bible practices is hard because there's a lot of fucking temptations all around you. Whether it's you, women,
Men.
women, whether it's fucking food, alcohol,
Yeah.
and A lot of days, I'll just say one last thing. In the Bible, it says, I am the God of gods. I never understood that. I was like, what do you mean? I thought there's only one God. Well, they say nowadays, everyone makes gods out of anything. They could carve a piece of wood, worship that. They could worship idols. They could worship alcoholics. Could worship women. They could worship a football team. That's their God, you know what I mean? And yeah, I put my worship in everything. I got big. I ate a lot. And I started to feel better. I started putting my worship towards God, and it helped me out a lot more than all the other shit I was going to. But like I said, there's a lot of temptation out there. Every single day. So I had to leave the bar. Fucking eating, drinking.
Oh, when you were bartending, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
People want to fight for no reason. Like,
Cincy life.
huh? Cincy life, man. A lot of good times, but it's supposed to be bad too. So. Yeah, it's hard, bro. It's hard.
Yeah, I got this one friend. He's Jehovah's Witness. Shout out, you know who I'm talking about? Sebastian. But nah, this kid, he's like, well, because you guys don't celebrate like shit, right?
Yeah.
I want to say shit, but I wasn't sure.
No, you can say
But I've been
shit.
cussing the whole podcast.
Yeah, dude. It's too late.
He's just like, I don't want to say shit.
No, I remember, so we kind of forced him into celebrating his own birthday, and it was just a shit show. Like, we were all, there was just like arguments everywhere. My little brother was there, you know, he likes to argue. There was this like gay guy there, he's arguing like a motherfucker. And yeah, he upset me a couple of times, and I kind of just had to step back from it. But I remember the kid saying, Sebastian, he's like, yeah, this is why I don't celebrate my fucking birthday. And I was like, wow.
So you ruined someone's birthday who had never celebrated his birthday, is what you're telling me.
Not me personally, but I was part of it.
You're a piece of shit, dude.
You know why they don't celebrate?
I do not know why.
So basically, in the Bible, they don't have no celebrations like Christmas, Halloween, Thanksgiving, all that stuff. None of it's in the Bible. The only celebration they have is for when Jesus
Resurrected.
No, they actually
his birthday?
We actually celebrate when he died, because that's when he like basically sacrificed himself for everybody, all of humankind. But yeah, that's the only thing we celebrate. But everything else we don't, because there's a time where Christianity wanted to bring other people into the religion, so they started adapting pagan religion and holidays, bringing them together. Pagans came into religion, and everything kind of changed. Sorry if I'm offending anyone. That's kind of I'm learning. But
I'm really fucking offended.
but no, that I don't know what a pagan is, to be honest. But I just know that
Pagan?
like celebrations, like they celebrate. I don't know what a pagan is, but they basically celebrate what just happened this past weekend? The green.
St. Patty's.
Like St. Patty's.
Yeah.
Halloween is a celebration of people would want to scare away spirits, so they would dress up with turnips and scary things so they could look like demons, scare away demons, and that's why it's celebrated. And yeah, there's just a lot of holidays that there's a background, no one even knows about them, so we're just like, you know what, we're gonna stick to Bible practices. If you guys do that, that's perfectly fine.
You should probably stick to fucking Bible practices.
You should probably shut the fuck up. I'm not liking your attitude right now. Nah,
before you go in and whatever.
my mom's birthday is Halloween, so I never really got a Halloween.
I think I remember that.
Your mom's birthday's on Halloween?
Yeah.
So you guys would just celebrate your mom?
Hey, just put the camera on me, dog. yeah, it kind of sucked. Like, I mean, it didn't suck. Like, I was happy to celebrate her birthday.
It sucked. I was celebrating my mom's birthday.
But I never, like, as a kid, you know, you kind of wanted to do what every other kid did. And I didn't really get a Halloween. So, I mean, I dressed up a few times. I actually pissed myself. I was like 7 years old, 6 years old.
He said he dressed up as an adult.
Huh? I actually pissed myself right now. But, yeah, I remember pissing myself at a Halloween party as a little kid.
That's why your mom wouldn't take you anywhere. It's not because she wanted to celebrate her birthday. It's because she knew her kid wasn't potty trained, dude.
Did you get
I was
scared?
potty trained. I pissed myself. I didn't shit myself. It's a difference.
That means you're not potty trained. Was there not a restroom wherever you were at?
Potty means taking a shit, does it not?
No, it means either pissing or shitting.
That explains a lot about you, dude. Like, where are definitions of potty and pissing, or?
If I say someone's potty trained, what do you say? What do you think?
They know how to use the toilet.
Exactly. Not just
Who's
the shit.
fucking siding on you, son? We got numbnuts fucking dying over the cops.
No wonder he was fucking pissing himself. He didn't know what a toilet was.
Well, it's because you weren't there. I was like, where the fuck is Boobie? I need to take a piss. Open your little fucking cum dumpster. But edit that out. Yeah, I'm. Anyway, Boobie, what do you believe in? Since you don't
do
call
I
yourself a Christian.
So I grew, dude, I don't really want to, I don't know if you guys really want to get into religion. You guys want to get into religion?
I
right
mean,
here?
it's up to you guys. Oh shit! I was like, there's a fucking bee.
So,
Beto a cork.
my mom's side of the family is really Christian, and then my dad's side of the family is Catholic, right? So I kind of got a, like I was kind of introduced to both churches, and I've been to both, and personally, I like the Catholic Church a lot better.
Because it's only an hour long, huh?
No, it's just, I don't know, man. I think, I'll tell you the honest truth. When I used to go into a Christian church, I felt like I was being judged by everybody. Like, every time I walked into the church, no matter how many different churches I walked into that were Christian, I always felt like I was being judged, right? I remember being a little kid and like going with my aunt. I used to stay at my aunt's house with my cousin, and, you know, they would go dressed all nice. And obviously, you know, I couldn't dress like all nice because I had my clothes from like the night before or whatever. And so I was just, you know, wearing like some jeans and a t-shirt. And we would go in, dude, I was probably like 8, you know, and dude, the fucking eyes on me, like as an 8-year-old, feeling that uncomfortable was like kind of weird, right? Like we shouldn't feel that way. And it was just like that, man. Every time I would go into any type of Christian church, I always felt judged. I go into Catholic church and I don't feel that way. I feel, you know, I feel welcome. Everybody's friendly. Everybody's just, you know, doing their own thing. Nobody gives a fuck. And I feel like it's a little bit more, it allows for a little bit more freedom. It's not so uptight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you get fucked up 2 days in a row and then go confess your sins on a Sunday.
I guess. I mean, I'm not that big of a Catholic. I don't confess. I don't think I've ever confessed. This guy's getting
You probably shouldn't confess. Yeah, you probably shouldn't confess, dude.
So,
We don't want to hear that shit.
yeah, I mean, as far as going to church, when I do go to church,
God
I
already knows.
go with my wife, and we go to like a Catholic church because she grew up Catholic, so I like it better. I don't know.
So back to me.
Nobody gives a fuck.
Just kidding. Nah, I feel like it's the other way around though. Like Catholic, well, not really. So Catholic, I see what you mean by like the whole freedom shit. And it's only an hour long. But it's like literally like, I feel like it's like a cult, bro. Like you gotta do all this shit and like get baptized and then what's that other shit?
I've
Communion.
never been baptized.
Well, I've never been baptized either, but.
You can get baptized in a Christian church too.
Yeah. But like the whole communion, to marry within the Catholic religion, bro, you gotta do all these steps, bro. Like,
Yeah, I guess they just want to make sure you're
they wanna make money off of you, probably.
that too. I mean, but all churches make money off of you in some way.
Not me. I don't give, bro. I mean, I give to like people who need it, like a homeless dude or you or
I've
something.
never seen you give money to a homeless dude.
Well, cause I don't blog, dude. What do you want me to just record it or what? Hey, Boobie, I gave some money.
As
to
a matter of
homeless guy.
fact, I've heard you talk shit about homeless people.
That was Johnny. Johnny got canceled. Johnny actually tells that fucking story. I was trying to tell that story to someone not too long ago. I remember you told me like twice. It was fucking hilarious. Here, let me hold that fucking tripod. I'm not talking about the camera. How you roll this thing?
Just basically stand still and
Point the camera.
what do you want me to talk about?
That time you got canceled for calling a homeless person a homeless person?
So I went to this party. It was when I was gonna, and friend Ashley invited me to this party, and she had barely started dating her current boyfriend Marcelo. Shout out Marcelo. And it was the first time I meet him, and we went. And it was a Halloween party actually. I think it was a Halloween party.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah. So I show up to this party, and there's a bunch of people.
Were
from
you
like,
dressed as Dr. Charisma?
I didn't even dress up. No. I did Dr. Charisma like 3 years
So
in a row.
Johnny did Dr. Charisma for like 3 or 4 years straight.
My mom always wanted me to be a doctor, and I did it once a year. So.
She was still disappointed.
Yeah. Fuck.
And so yeah, I show up to this party, right? And having a good time. And I didn't know anybody there other than Ashley. And Ashley was like off doing her thing with Marcelo, and we end up somehow. I don't know. They were mingling out and about.
Like Christian
I don't know. And we end up we're like in the kitchen. I think we got called in to take shots, and we're taking shots. And somehow, a bunch of like his classmates were there, and I said hobo. I don't know what it came about. I said hobo, and everybody started like on me, like they were trying to cancel me. They were saying like, yeah, you're not supposed to call him hobos. You're supposed to call them people without homes or.
Next time you're in a situation like this, call me, dude.
And I'm not trying to offend anybody. And I told him, like, I was a hobo for a day. When I was in college, I had to do this, like, project where we had to do, like, break a social norm. And
You did that?
yeah, and I dressed up as a homeless. And at the outlet, I was asking for money for a full day, dude, to see, like.
Did you get money?
No, dude, people are pieces of shit.
Yeah.
Except
Yeah.
me. I just said that I actually give to people.
Yeah, dude, I was there, like, asking for money. And then even people that I knew walked by and didn't even recognize me, dude.
If I'm being honest, if I see you on the side of the street or somewhere asking for money, I'm going to tell you to fuck off. Because first off, you look as young as I do, and there's no reason why you shouldn't have
I mean, you look older than me.
That's the first time I would.
So I would have been like, fuck you,
You shouldn't use that word anymore, Boobie.
go get a job. What
Don't
word?
use that word anymore.
What word?
Take it out of your
Which one?
vocabulary.
I don't know. What,
Young.
oh, young,
Wow.
yeah.
31, dude.
But yeah, dude, it was yeah, they all kind of got on me, and I thought it was the funniest thing ever that I actually got.
He's going to hit you in the head like I hit my wife. Or no, my son hit my wife.
Boobie hits his wife, confirmed.
Fuck.
We're gonna clip that.
No,
Dude, she's gonna clip that, and then she's gonna use that against you. She's all like,
Hey, so anyways, as a matter of fact,
he hits his
since
wife.
we are talking about this shit, so on one of the, I think it was episode 6, where we had Chench on,
Yeah,
and then I talked about the whole fucking situationship thing.
yeah.
So on the, it's not funny, dude. Don't laugh. So,
This kid's getting canceled by his wife.
so Chencha was like, I don't know what the fuck we were talking about relationships, and then we were talking about how, you know, there's issues and stuff like that. So she's like, oh, so you're in a situationship, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And then she explains like, oh, it's a relationship with like with a big situation and this and that, and I was like, yeah, I guess I am in a situationship. And to be honest, I looked at it and I was like, oh, that was fucked up. Like I probably shouldn't have said that. Well, I shouldn't have said that. So,
Wait, you said that you were in a situationship?
yes. Because at the time I was going through a lot with my relationship, but with my wife, and we're not perfect, right? Everybody has their issues.
Man,
And
I'm
I
pretty
think-
perfect.
Definitely not you.
And at that time, specifically, like, we were going through something, right? And when she asked me, and I was like, yeah, I'm in a situationship, which I shouldn't have said that. That was wrong. It's fucked up, dude.
So you're basically apologizing.
I am apologizing, but I'm not apologizing.
It's so hard for him to apologize.
Only bitches apologize, dude.
No, and I'm apologizing because I think it was disrespectful to my relationship,
Yeah.
disrespectful to my wife, disrespectful to me, to my kids.
Well, I'm gonna edit this out, so you never apologize.
I recorded it. I have it on voice.
No, honestly, when I saw that episode, I was like, that was pretty fucked up that movie did that.
No, it was fucked up, guys.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
And just trying to, honestly, just trying to be a better person overall. And like I did have this conversation with my wife, and I'm like, look, this is new to me, right? I say stupid shit all the time. You guys know this.
You're pretty unhinged.
Yeah. So, it's new to me. You know, there's certain things that I probably shouldn't say on camera, and there's things that I shouldn't say at all. So, it's all about getting better. Myself. Trying to make sure that the reason I'm addressing that is because I kind of want to take all the negativity out of whatever the fuck that brought. Because like I said, this year has been like one of those years where I'm just trying to focus on all the positives. Trying to be positive about this podcast, trying to be positive about life, about just everything in general. And I think in order to start there, I do need to learn how to fucking apologize because I don't know how to do it. I've always struggled with that.
Well, you never apologized for bullying me in middle school, so
Yeah.
you can start there.
Fuck you.
That's where I come in, Doug.
So it's just a bunch of like self-healing, trying to focus on a lot of shit. Tomorrow, actually, I have a fucking appointment with a therapist. Well, I guess like I don't know, someone you can fucking talk to.
Psychiatrist?
No, not psychiatrist.
Mental health is a myth.
So it's just to go and talk to someone, see,
Yeah, that's good, dude.
kind of help.
I think that's good. I think talking to people helps.
And I think I need to talk to people because I have a lot of like built up, like from growing up to now, right? There's a lot of shit that has kind of, for a long time was just like negativity that kind of just, I feel was like just fucking my whole life up. Not fucking it up to a point where I was like, living like shit, but it's really affected me, and I'm trying to see things a little bit positive, you know, more positive now, and trying to do things more positive, you know, physical fitness, mental health, relationship-wise, fucking my friends, you know.
Fucking your friends?
Better choice of words.
Fucking.
Is this why you brought us to the mountain, dude?
You have to apologize for this fucking episode too.
Alright, I'm out.
With my,
I'm not trying to get fucked up
with
here.
my friends.
Our therapist will keep fucking up.
And so everything in general. Fuck, dude, that was pretty fucked up. Oh shit. So you guys ruined a good fucking moment.
You're the one that said you wanted to fuck us. I'm just saying.
Fuck all that shit, just bottle it all up.
No, dude, you can't do that. That's bad. Germa's saying to bottle stuff. What do you think we should bottle shit up?
No, you shouldn't. I think it's important to talk to somebody. Like, even if it's like I have a group of people that I usually reach out to and talk to. You guys aren't those people. Sorry. I'm just kidding. No, I do talk to you guys about a lot of
What
shit.
a fucking dick.
That's not true.
I'm pretty open about talking about things now, and I have in the past I've bottled shit up, and I know in my previous relationship there's things where I wouldn't speak up, and especially in relationships you gotta speak your mind. You gotta talk and say what's bothering you or what's working, what's not working, because I think a key for a successful relationship is the communication, and it's like the most cliche thing to say,
Yeah.
but it's something that people don't do.
Kind of been like a healing thing for me, where I'm able to come out here and talk with you
It's
guys.
therapeutic, dude.
Come out here and enjoy this shit. So, yeah, man, let's keep that energy and fucking keep it going, and hopefully
Yeah, keep that
For-
same fucking energy.
for a good year.
I used to, and I don't do it as much anymore. I used to do audio vlogs on my phone, like on my way to work. I'll record myself, just talk to myself, and like just think out loud, and like if something was up, and then I would listen to it like the day after. And a lot of times I'd go back and listen to it like weeks before, just to see like how my thought process has changed from that moment to where I was at the moment. And sometimes even that helps. But yeah, talk about your feelings. It's hard as men. And I think it's hard as like Mexican, Hispanic men.
Oh yeah.
We're brought up to not talk about our feelings.
The good thing is that like you guys aren't men. I hope the camera heard it.
I think
It's easier for you.
we need a ditch Germain up here somewhere.
Yeah, cancel me, bitch.
But yeah, it's like it's hard not to open up at first. But I think once you do, it starts getting easier and easier and easier.
Yeah.
And it's just that first step to talk to somebody.
Yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes. It's my first appointment, so we'll see how that shit starts.
Maybe you'll finally come out.
I was thinking about that. I might.
That shit's so fucking cool. What other crushes do you have, Jermaine?
Like man crushes or girl crushes?
Man crushes.
Man crushes. My boy Jake Gyllenhaal. He's about to release Roadhouse.
Yeah,
Hey,
actually,
that's gonna be a good movie.
Yeah, Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, he's definitely a man crush.
No homo though. I don't know if you can still say that, but that's actually the only movie I watched from him.
Brokeback. I've never watched Brokeback Mountain ever.
Me either.
Yeah, I watched it. I can't say it was a good movie. It was just kind of, I guess, like the mindset that I had, like when that shit came out. It was just kind of, it impeded me from like fully enjoying it, and you know, there's some like, I don't know, some sex scenes between the dudes, and I don't know how I felt about that. No knock to that community, but
That's probably one of those weird things you masturbated to, huh?
I'll say more random than weird, but
I don't know how this is making me feel a little weird. Let me just start jerking off to it.
I mean, it was a decent
dude.
film, but he's definitely got way better films.
He's in a lot of good films.
Yeah, he's
And The Watch, dog.
And to watch is
And
a
The Watch.
fucking amazing one.
yeah. End of Watch almost made me want to become a cop.
He did Jarhead. Jarhead was
Jarhead.
good.
Fucking Prisoners.
Prisoners, Nightcrawler.
Oh, dude.
Nightcrawler's good.
Fucking go days. Nocturnal Animals. It's a great film.
I never saw that one.
one's awesome.
Almost broke my ankle there.
What about you, Boobie? Who's your fucking man crush?
Me.
Fuck. Man crush? I don't know, dude.
Fucking liar, dude.
I don't. I'm
It's
trying
got
to.
like a top 5 and shit. Like a top 15
I'm
list.
going through my list, but I don't know. I don't know.
What about you, Johnny?
You know what? I'll say mine, and it's just because, and I think it's more of like, you know, he works fucking hard.
It's probably me.
He's redheaded.
Definitely me.
Fucking
Ed Sheeran.
nah.
Sure.
my boy Canelo
Canelo.
Alvarez.
Suck his ginger dick already, bro.
Dude, that's a bad motherfucker, dude.
Yeah,
That's
he
not-
is. He is.
He is pretty bad. Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, he's bad as fuck.
All right. So speaking of boxers,
Speaking of dicks,
what's the whole shit with Ryan Garcia? Have you been keeping up with that?
yeah,
I heard
dude.
about that, bro. I
So,
heard about that shit.
so he's kind of like, so
It's gotta be on drugs.
it's that, or
People
you
are
know,
saying CT.
a lot of people are saying too, like the whole, I don't know how much you guys believe in this shit, but like the whole Illuminati type thing, you know, those fucking satanic
Jehovah.
rituals, all that shit. I don't know if you guys are like familiar with Baphomet,
Yeah.
you know, shit like that.
What the fuck's Baphomet?
He's like satanic god.
Yeah, he's like their,
So Satan?
Yeah, pretty much.
he's like this god that a lot of them, that they say a lot of these Hollywood stars and people who are part of this Illuminati shit, they worship.
Bro, I'll fuck him up.
Yeah.
Alright, so before I was Jehovah's Witness, I was really big into history and I was a big time conspiracy theorist. And basically all those blood rituals and all that stuff you see celebrities doing, people don't think it's real, but that shit's real. They even talk about it in Bible times. One of the first false gods people were worshiping was named Baal. And what people would do is they would sacrifice their oldest son, their oldest child, so the crops could get rain in spring. And everyone used to do that. And they told them, hey, stop doing these blood rituals and all these sacrifices. That's ungodly. And people still did that, and fucking, yeah, that still exists today. Okay, that's it.
So, and so one of the things that Ryan Garcia had said was that he had been fucking kidnapped and he was forced to watch fucking kids getting raped. And a big thing in that fucking like whole industry is, you know, the whole fucking trafficking of kids, the whole, you know, sacrificing kids, you know, doing crazy shit like that. I wouldn't want to say that he's crazy, because I don't know, right? Like, it's a whole different world that we're not.
Bro, go into Walmart and look at the missing kids thing. That thing's filled, and it's been like that since forever.
Yeah.
And it's just a normal thing nowadays.
Yeah.
That shit's normal. But
Yeah.
people are blind to it. The world's blind to it.
And a lot of times, and the thing too with that is when people start speaking on this shit, they start getting labeled as crazy and that they're on drugs. Like, look at, you know, when fucking, same thing happened to Dave Chappelle, you know, when he got fucking canceled, and we didn't hear about Dave Chappelle for a long time. People were saying he was on fucking drugs and doing all this other crazy shit. And, you know, people start exposing certain industries and things that are going on, and people are quick to label them as crazy, right? When we don't know. I mean, could he have some fucking mental health issues? Maybe. Could he
think
be
so.
on fucking drugs?
He seems like Antonio Brown, the new Antonio Brown.
Well, Antonio Brown's like, I don't know, he's CTE type
Guys,
shit.
cost us a second Super Bowl. Fuck that
Yeah.
guy. I mean, forget that guy. Shit.
So, I don't know.
Damn, let's keep crossing now.
I kind of want to believe him. But again, I don't know, dude. It's not something I'm too fucking like into to fucking really know.
I mean, it's a weird subject, bro. It's like, fucking,
Yeah.
no one wants to talk about kids like getting abducted and dying and all that, but that's a big industry and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like that's kind of, maybe that's how it was with, I don't know exactly, but with the whole Epstein thing, like before, like he was actually like 100% fully exposed that like he actually did it, and he had a fucking island where he did all this shit. People were probably saying the same shit about him, you know, like, oh nah, there's no way, like people are just fucking being crazy. He's not actually doing that shit on his island. Who would do that? And then boom, there's fucking documentaries on this shit.
Fucking
The
names start
guy
coming out.
supposedly committed suicide. I don't know.
There's a list of names and shit. And it's crazy how it doesn't like, how you don't see it out, right? It's just like, it gets shut down quick as fuck. Which
And-
also makes it kind of weird, right? Like, if this was something that wasn't true, or why would you shut it down? Like, why, why not let
Because
people
big
know?
names are involved, bro. Big names, celebrities.
That's where it gets into government. That's why I don't want to get you guys fired from your jobs and shit. Well, basically, all that shit's corrupt, bro. Like, why are there old ass people still, like people in their 80s still in Congress and shit? Like, what are they gonna do? What do they know? They're old. They can't even. They're fucking taking. Look at Biden. I'm not even into politics. I can't get into politics, but look at Biden.
He's old.
He's old, bro. Like, you feel like you could just he'll trip and fall and he could die. Like, bro, like, how is that guy our president? But it's
a little inhumane for him to be in there.
it's a lot of. I think it's all about money, bro. The corporations own everything. And yep, that's where all the conspiracy theories start. And then that's where I went to the Bible, and it says this shit. It says man will become haughty and boastful, and the world's gonna be basically run by the devil, kind of.
So I don't know if you guys saw the Cat Williams podcast when he came out with, what's his name?
Yeah, he used to be Jehovah's Witness.
Yeah, he was saying a lot of shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he was going hard. And then he just did one with Joe Rogan recently.
Really?
And that one was good too. And it's a lot of that, a lot of that shit, right? That,
Wasn't he saying some shit about like P. Diddy or something?
yeah.
A bunch of people say shit about P. Diddy.
Well,
Puff
because
Daddy, whatever.
they're supposed to be like the main fucking, or like big time up there in the fucking Illuminati type shit. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And like I think what like makes it hard to. My bad. I feel like there's so much information out there, and like social media and all that shit, and fucking news and all that bullshit. It's hard to believe something nowadays, even if it sounds truthful or even if it doesn't. It's hard because there's so many opposing views and you have access to so much information that, I mean, nowadays you pretty much have to do your own research and hope to God that research and that information you're looking at is factual, because then you're led to fucking believe that, I don't know, like the opposite thing of whatever you're looking into. I don't know if I'm making sense, but
So right now when you brought up the whole like the P. Diddy thing, right? So it was kind of crazy because people
That's what I was gonna say anyway.
people have always talked about P. Diddy being one of those guys where it's like a gateway to the fame, right?
yeah.
You kind of have to sacrifice something to, be where you want to be. And
Sacrifice big.
And the thing that happened with that whole Ryan Garcia thing was, on the press conference, he wore a shirt that has P. Diddy and the guy he's fighting, Devin Haney, and they're in a swimming pool together, and they don't have shirts on, right? They're obviously they take a picture together. So Ryan Garcia starts speaking on like, oh, why the fuck you hanging out with P. Diddy? Like, what were you doing with him? Like, what did you, you fucking selling yourself and all this and that. And dude, it was like from the minute that he said that shit just started hitting the fan. Like,
they felt like he was gonna try exposing everyone, maybe everything. I don't know.
and yeah, and that's when like the whole he started getting locked out of his accounts type thing started happening. All this crazy shit that he started saying that he was kidnapped, and he saw these things, and maybe they saw it as a, you know, you talked bad about, you know, you're trying to expose something. Now we're gonna fucking show you. And like I said, I'm not very fucking like,
I remember.
I don't know too much about it, but I mean it could be true, man. I don't know.
So kind of what Germain said right now, you have to go to the source because there's so much information out there.
Yeah.
That's kind of what led me to, like, you know what? There's all this information on YouTube, whatever. I want to go do my research on religions, and after that, I was like, you know what? There's a lot of shit going on in religions that makes it feel weird. That's why I need to go and do the actual read the Bible myself.
Yeah.
And when you start reading the Bible, it starts telling you shit like this is gonna start getting down. Like that's how society is gonna turn. It's gonna turn into a lot of all about sex, all about fighting, all about money, all about greed. And that's how the world's gonna turn into the end of things. And you kind of see it every day now. Like you see that shit every day. Everywhere you go on social media, there's ass and titties. Everywhere you go, everyone worships combat, killing. Those are the best movies, you know what I mean? And that's why I kind of say being in religion or going through life as living through the Bible is hard as fuck. It's a hard life to live, but sinning is easy as fuck. Sinning is so easy, bro. Like,
Yeah. Okay, it's all around us.
and that's why nobody wants to go to a Bible life, and that's why it's kind of frowned upon nowadays. But that's what the Bible says. It says it's going to get to a point where people are going to start pushing.
Isn't that crazy though? You do that it is frowned upon. Like somebody's religious and everybody sees them like, oh, what the fuck? Like, you think you're fucking better than everybody, or you know, just
Yeah.
it is frowned upon. It's kind of weird.
Because I worked at the bar, and I would see people talk about everything. They'll talk about politics. They'll talk about sex. They'll talk about anything. And if one person starts talking about God, everyone kind of starts talking shit about them, or they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I fucking hate when they start preaching to me and doing this," and I'm just like, damn, people can't even talk about God, and everyone goes kind of crazy about it.
Anybody who starts talking about anything positive or starts trying to show a positive side, and
People hate it.
People fucking hate it,
don't
man.
like
And
it.
you will get so much backlash for trying to be positive. Like, oh, what the fuck? Like, you think you're not fucking perfect? Like, you think you're better? And it's like, no, like, I'm just trying to be positive. I'm trying to fucking spread this positivity to people around me. I'm trying to spread it around the world. I'm trying to, you know what I mean? I'm trying to make
Better of myself.
better of myself. I'm trying to make better of others. I'm trying to make better of the world. In a world where right now everything seems like it's fucking
Bad.
just bad, negative, right? And that's kind of where I was at. Like when I talk about, you know, me trying to better myself this year, was at that, man, because I just started seeing too much negativity everywhere, dude. Like it was just like on my phone, like watching fucking things on TV,
It's
like
everywhere.
And I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm polluting my own mind, and I'm making my own mind start thinking negative, right? Watching all these things, seeing all these things. So it was just like, nah, like, I need to do something different. And that's what I'm trying to do, man. I'm trying to just kind of, you know, be positive as much as possible, and you know, do the things that, you know, will help people around me, and you know, my friends and family and things like that, man. It's just that's all it is being positive right now, and enjoying this moment that we're out here, right? We're fucking hiking, and it's nice. It's just nice weather. It's just a good time being in the moment and enjoying all that stuff, man.
A lot of what you said kind of hit me because basically I've kind of been the same thing this past year and a half. I've been building this relationship with God and reading the Bible and trying to practice that kind of lifestyle. And my dad and my Bible teacher told me, they're like, whenever anyone tries building a relationship with God or tries doing better for themselves, Satan's not going to like that. And he's going to attack you and send as much temptation as possible or whatever to fuck all that up to make you not want to believe in God and turn you away. And it's true. Like when you try doing good, you start noticing that. You start noticing temptation coming at you, whether it's through times when you're offered too many shots, when you're wanting to fight people for no reason, and things that could ruin your future.
Yeah.
And that's why you kind of have, like what you said as well, you everywhere you see bad shit. So I kind of think that every day you kind of have to stand guard at the door of your mind, and you watch what goes in there. Because anyone could go and dump whatever they want in your head, but you got to make sure that, like, when you see bad shit, know what you're seeing, be like, all right, I'm not going to fucking take this in, or turn your head away from it, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you see that everywhere, bro.
Yeah, and it gets very easy to draw yourself into that because it is everywhere. But like you said, guard yourself, right? You know what you want. You know what good and bad is. You know the type of, you know who the people are that are around you that are constantly fucking just, bringing you down, or you know what I mean, things like that. So surround yourself with good people. Surround yourself with positive energy, and you'll see that shit come back, man. You'll really start to see it, like, in your life, in your everyday life,
It's like that saying, bro, like, I think my mom said it, like, puedes andar entre la mierda, pero no necesariamente, ¿cómo se dice? Puedes andar entre la mierda, pero no necesariamente te tienes que embarrar.
Yes.
Like, and that's the truth, bro. Like, I mean, you could have, like, whoever as a friend, like, and it's, like, because we all have, like, homies that are, like, maybe they're not the greatest influence, but it's ultimately not like me. Ultimately, it's like, it's up to you whether you want to, like, follow in that same, like, person's footsteps. Like,
Right.
I mean, yeah, temptation is fucking, it's awesome, man. Like, I think me and Johnny were just talking about it. Like, I have a very addictive personality. Is that how you say that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I just recently started doing like the whole DraftKings thing, and I've only bet it like 3 times. So far, I've won once, lost twice, but I profited, right? You guys should try it out. No, but like even that, dude, like I noticed it myself, like damn, like I want to keep going, like this is fucking fun, and like, like all the bad shit you just want to keep doing, like money, sex, fucking drugs, like you just.
It makes us like we're programmed seeing that's all the fun stuff.
And I've learned, and I'm still learning that like momentary pleasure, like yeah, it's fucking awesome, but it's like, it's a drug. No matter what kind of pleasure it is, it's ultimately it's a drug, and it's only for like a very small moment. But when you're done, when you come off that high, I mean, you're like, fuck, I'm back where I started. I still feel like shit, and to get back there, you need more of it, and it's not a sustainable lifestyle. For the most part, unless you're fucking rich.
Yeah, no.
But even then, I mean, look at these rich people. Like, they have all these mental health issues. I mean, Ryan Garcia's fucking rich, right?
Yeah.
He's still having all these fucking issues. All right, we're going right. But yeah, I don't know. Like for me, I've struggled with that. Thank God it hasn't been drugs or alcohol. I mean, I think we've all kind of like, we've all been there with alcohol at one point or another, but not like it wasn't too bad for me. It was like more so like just going out and indulging, like the usual. And thank God I was able to put a stop to it, and I'm not like a big old drinker, but we all have our vices and we all struggle with different fucking things in our lives. And no one's perfect. They all come in like different like forms, all of those vices. But I think when you make that fucking effort and you accept that you do have a fucking problem, Johnny used to tell me all the time. And I wouldn't say I was in denial, but I was like fighting it. I was like, that's just how I am. Like, I know I'm like this, but that's just how I am. But I mean, in the past couple of years, maybe like 2-3 years, I've made steps towards fixing that. And like Esai was saying, no one's fucking perfect, and no one's ever gonna be perfect.
There's only one person who's ever perfect.
Yeah.
Recorded in history.
And that's me. Just kidding. No. And it's all about discipline and just having a routine and having a good mindset, like Raul was saying, or fucking Boobie, whatever he goes by. But that's my fucking rant. Thank you for coming to my fucking TED Talk.
I feel like I do too. But we can turn those, what would say negatives, into positives, right? We can say, okay, I have an addictive personality to bad shit. Let me see what I can get fucking addicted to that's good, right? So, like, one thing that I see that you do a lot, you go to the fucking gym a lot, dude. Like, you're in the gym, you're working out, that's fucking, you might be addicted to that, but it's a good thing, right? same thing, you know.
I used to.
Same thing with me, right?
That's
Like,
on me. I'm like, not me, definitely not me.
no,
Oh,
fucking
okay.
this guy, yeah, he's like, I got an addictive personality, but I feel like if you can put that towards something positive, something can come out good out of it, right?
I got
And it's the same thing with everybody, man. Just trying to understand your flaws, and we're all gonna have them, and fucking, you know, using them to the best, you know, and that's kind of where I'm at right now too. Right, I know there's things that I need to work on. I decided to make a change, and you know,
Okay, there's one thing that kind of what you guys said. As humans, we're made to worship. Like that's what we're made to do is worship. So when they go find those tribes in the middle of the Amazon, no one's ever contacted them. They're all worshiping something.
yeah,
And as humans, all of us worship something. Like me, when I went through some hard times where I lost some family, and I was going through everything to try to feel good. And like you said, everything feels good. I was going to alcohol. I was going to food. I wanted to be with women. My football team, I was putting all my passion into that to try to feel good.
Fill the void.
To fill the void. And it's because that's what we're made to do. We're made to worship. And that, after a while, I was like, you know what? None of this is working. It's actually doing bad for me. I started to feel like I look like Brendan Fraser from The Whale. And yeah, I just started studying the Bible, and it actually helped with the void. And I learned a lot that, yeah, we're all made to worship. Like, we all worship something. So, then, there you go. Johnny.
Oh man, that's good shit. It's good shit. And I think it's good to surround yourself by positive people that have same like mentality. I think you were saying that earlier. So I think we got a good group here. I think we can do great things, and it's just opening up and talking about it.
yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
yeah, no, for
You
sure.
know what I want to do more of? I want to do like more of these like little nature walks and hikes. Like once I get this stupid ass fucking truck, I'm gonna try to go like on all these like random little hiking trails, just because that makes me feel good. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it clears my fucking mind. Sounds gay. I don't know if you can say that nowadays, but I feel.
I mean, you just said it, so.
Nah, I'm like, no offense. I got gay homies, Johnny, Boobie, maybe Esai. But nah, that it really does clear my fucking mind, and it's just me alone with my thoughts, surrounded by beauty. Even if like people don't think this is beautiful, I think it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
And it's just
Nature.
all distractions are out. You know?
Yeah, you get some sunlight, some vitamin D, vitamin C.
Yeah, no, it's cool, man. I like seeing, you know, I see you guys all, well, Johnny, I probably see him most, but like I see you guys on your social medias, right? And I like to see you guys doing good, man. I see, you know, Hedma doing his thing at work, you know. I see you doing your thing, you know, doing, you know, with the locomotives and filming shit. And I like seeing that shit, man. I like seeing people that I know, you know, that I'm like, fuck yeah, man, they're doing good, they're doing their thing. I think I saw your brother, you know, he fucking posted a picture the other day too, and I even I messaged him, and I was like, badass motherfucker, like being serious.
Yeah.
And then he messages me back, and he's like, something about like me being sarcastic, and I was like, no, dude, like I'm being serious, like I'm not being sarcastic, like that's badass. I like seeing you doing your thing.
Yeah.
He's still trying to fight you and shit. Like, nah, you're being sarcastic.
And I'm like, nah, bro, like I'm being serious. Like it's cool, man, to see you doing your thing, and you know, seeing all of you guys do your thing, and now with us trying to do this shit, just putting all the energy into it and doing everything we have to. But it's cool, man, seeing you guys do all that, and just surrounding myself with you guys. You know, Esai's always been someone that I've liked. You know, he's always been a cool guy, very just good vibes.
And thanks for helping us out, dude.
Yeah.
Like I know you got a busy schedule and you didn't have to do this. Even like the first time we hung out, like you were always very welcoming, and it's cool to have that support, you know.
I mean, that's kind of how you want the world to be right now, man. There's a lot of hate out there. There's a lot of people who don't like seeing other people do better than them, and it shouldn't be like that. Support everyone. Fucking be happy when someone celebrate other people's wins, and you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Just be positive vibes, because when you die one day, do you want to be known as a person who's like, damn, that guy was a dick, who's just a hater all the time?
Kind of.
You know what I mean? Kind of.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, but that's what you could be left from some people, like your last interaction. So always be nice to people. You never know what they're going through.
So I've been sucking your guys' dicks this whole time. So
Fuck yeah.
pull them down, boys.
Oh, I thought you said it's like my turn. I'm like, fuck. No, I got a homie in Phoenix, and you met him that one time. the rich guy.
Yeah.
Max.
Max.
What's up, Max? Maxi Pad. One thing he told me, we went on this fucking run, like this beautiful little trail out there in Phoenix. He's saying, we were talking about like money and success and all that bullshit. And he's like, dude, like the secret, like that a lot of people don't tell you, like from successful people, people who are rich and shit like that, is that they all fucking help each other out because they all want to see each other like win. And I kind of took that like, you know, because I'm not fucking rich. I mean, I'm successful. We're all successful because we're all healthy. We're all still alive. We're in good health. But I took that like, kind of like how Boobie's saying, like, you know, it's good to see people prosper and shit. Like, you don't want to. It's always, you hear all the bad shit all the time from like social media, like all the fit fam shit. Sometimes it's negative, because that's the reality. Like stupid shit is going on. No knock to fit fam or whatever, but people do stupid shit and it gets, you know, it gets put on social media. Yeah, just don't end up on fucking fit fam for the wrong reasons. But yeah, it sounds a bit corny to see, like, want to see everyone prosper, but it's the truth, man. Like, you get to a certain point in your life where you feel better about seeing people succeed than their downfall. Unless you really hate that fucking person. If you really hate that person, fuck them. There's one person I hate in this world, and that's my dad's fucking ex-bitch. I'll put that on there. I don't give a fuck. She could suck a dick and not in a good way, but she's a horrible person. Other than that, I mean, everyone else can succeed. Even people who have, like, I don't know how you guys feel, but even people who have, like, done you a wrong, as long as it's not, like, fucking permanent damage, you know? You still hope the best for them.
Sometimes you just gotta get over it too.
Sometimes
you just gotta get over it too.
I'm not getting over that shit. Fuck that
It's hard, man. It's hard.
That was hard for me, but yeah.
I didn't say
That for
anything.
another pod.
You got a deep thought right there. Ah, never
shit.
mind, I don't know.
All right, dude. Well, let me grab that camera so we can wrap this shit up.
I grabbed her fucking toothbrush and I scrubbed the toilet with it. I really did that.
All right, I'm gonna two mic it now. Two mic Johnny. All right, well that's a wrap of episode 10. Yeah. Let us know if you like this shit. I had fun on this one. I've been wanting to do something like this. I think we can definitely do more hikes. We didn't even make it all the way. We made it like halfway to the top.
Most of it is just because we didn't
even start going up the mountain.
We didn't even start.
just because we got a lot of, Herman's got an appointment, I got kids, and
And we got to shoot another pod later on today.
we got to shoot another pod later on today, and so we're just kind of, I don't know, I think we
Underestimated it.
yeah, I didn't think it was going to be that fun. Supposedly, we didn't even start the fucking hike, dude.
You guys did 1,000 steps trail. I was like, shit.
We were like in the negatives.
Nah, I was down, but I mean, my bad, time constraints. I told Johnny beforehand.
Yeah.
So we'll save it for another day. We'll clear our schedules and we can actually make it to the top. So maybe episode 20 or so. I don't know when we'll do it again. But we would do a little road trip to Arizona.
Phoenix got a lot of beautiful spots.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, we got some cool things ahead in this pod. There's just new stuff that we're trying out, and I want to thank everybody for all the support. We're at 140 some subscribers now. Videos have been doing good. Also gonna be working on some merch pretty soon. I'll give you guys some updates on that. And yeah, just keep highlighting the community, positive vibes, all that shit. We're here to spread some good and not evil. I know we say a lot of dumb shit, but we come from a good point of intention.
A good place.
Good place.
Something nice.
Yeah, be nice, be kind. And that's it. That's a wrap.
I was waiting for you,
It's
bitch.
hard for me to say something. I just can't, man. It takes effort, man.
All right, A-Town, we're out. Ready? All right, we'll do a little intro here. All right, guys.
Chicos.
Herma,
What?
se la come. just
Oh,
jump
this
off the edge. And then,
Let's do like prom style where we're like sitting, like standing like back to back like this.
We have a picture like that, remember?
Yeah. Shut up, dude.
Like two pictures.
Don't expose us.
Podcast de la tercera edad.
a la verga.
He doesn't even know where he's pointing at.
Hey, what's up? Why are they doing this?
It's a gimbal, dude.
He's like, how do you get around it?
Oh, shit, dude.
You have to use.
Oh, it's got a controller.
Is that a joystick? Yeah.
It's like playing a video game.
Oh, there you go. This guy's just fucking up the shots.
Actually, don't.
Good morning.
Hey,
How you doing?
Don't mind us. We're just out here. Yeah.
I just didn't want to interrupt your. It's beautiful.
It's
it
a
is,
beautiful
it's
morning.
really nice
Yeah.
today.
He doesn't have it set up.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good. You can come out in the picture if you want. All right,
Bye.
man.
How do you... Get the fuck away, dude.
Yeah, this guy's got issues, dog.
You ready, sir?
He gets a new fucking phone. He starts acting all snobby and shit.
Shit. Besides, fuck
Are you
it.
recording my dick?
You gotta let him know what you're packing, dog.
Nothing but negativity. I'm not liking that shit.
Shout out to Franco Cuts, best barber in town. Shit, I moved like to Arizona. I still can't find a decent barber. No offense to where I live at, but Franco's good. You know what I mean? Takes care of you. Franco, I want commission off of this.